Today I'm going to teach you how to crochet a winter rose Afghan block. This was requested in a comment below one of my videos and I thought I'd give it a try. You're going to need an 8mm hook and you can choose whatever colors you want. So let's start out with whatever color you are using for the rose. We're going to start by making a slip knot and a chain of 4. Now we're going to slip stitch to our first chain we made to form a ring. Then we're going to chain 1 and we are going to start by making our petals. So we're going to make a double crochet 3 together. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 2. And one more time, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. You should have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 4. Now we are going to slip stitch into our ring. Then we're going to chain 1 to make our next petal. You're going to do another double crochet 3 together. You should have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 4, slip stitch into your ring and chain 1. You're going to repeat this same step 2 more times to form the last 2 petals. End this round with a slip stitch in the magic circle. Now we are going to chain 3 and you're going to go over that petal and slip stitch into the slip stitch after the petal. So there was a slip stitch after the petal that you did and you're just going to slip stitch into that slip stitch. Make sure you're not slip stitching into the chain 1 space. Then you're going to chain 3, go over the petal and slip stitch into your chain 3, slip stitch into your slip stitch. Chain 3 and slip stitch into your slip stitch. Chain 3, slip stitch into your slip stitch. And that was the last one. There should be 4 chain 3 spaces. After you finish that round, we're going to be working into our chain 3 spaces. So you're going to slip stitch into that next chain 3 space. Then we are going to make a double crochet 3 together. Then you're going to slip stitch into that chain 3 space, chain 1 and make another double crochet 3 together in that same chain space. Slip stitch into that chain 3 space, chain 1, and to move to our next chain 3 space, you're going to slip stitch into that next chain 3 space and make your double crochet 3 together. Slip stitch and chain 1 and make your next petal into that very same space. Slip stitch into that space and chain 1. Work into your next space and we're going to do the same thing in every chain 3 space. that round, you should end with a slip stitch in that final chain 3 space, and you should have 8 petals all the way around. So now we are going to chain 3, and we are going to slip stitch in between our 2 petals into that slip stitch. Chain 3, go between the next 2 petals, find that slip stitch, and slip stitch into that slip stitch. Do that again, chain 3, go between the next 2 petals, find your slip stitch, and slip stitch into that slip stitch. You're going to repeat that all the way around. Chain 3 spaces, and now we're going to change our color. I have a white and a green. If you wanted to use a green that might match a little bit better, I would suggest a pastel green, but this is all I had. So we're going to start by changing our color to our green, and for this round we are going to do half double crochets, chain 1 with that green to start it off. Our first space is going to be our corner space, so you're going to slip stitch into that first chain 3 space, chain 2, and make 2 half double crochets. You're going to chain 1 and put 3 more half double crochets right back into that space. My last half double crochet before I pull through the last 3, I'm going to switch to my white color. You can leave your green attached if you want to go over it. So we're going to go into that next chain 3 space, and we're going to make 3 half double crochets. To finish off that last half double crochet, you're going to yarn over with that green. So after our 3 half double crochets with white, we're going to do our corner with 3 half double crochets, chain 1 and 3 half double crochets in the green. All the corner spaces are going to be in the green color, and all the spaces in between the corner spaces are going to be in the white. So at the end, on the last stitch of this corner, I'm going to change my color back to my white. Do my 3 half double crochets in the middle, and then change back to my green. And that is going to be our repeat all the way around for this entire round. On my last space, and you can now cut that green yarn and you can weave that in later. We're going to go into our last chain space and make those last 3 half double crochets. Then we are going to slip stitch to the top of our chain 2 from the beginning. Then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And right in that very space down below from your hook, you're going to make 3 double crochets. So this round we are not doing half double crochets, we are doing double crochets. Then you're going to go into the next space right here, right before your green corner, and you're going to make 3 double crochets into there. And in your corner space, you're going to make 3 doubles, chain 1, and 3 more doubles. Then you're going to go into this space right between where your white and green are, and there's a space. You're going to make 3 double crochets into there. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. This is just a basic granny square round, and you can see it is starting to come together. These look like the leaves, and the outside is starting to look like a rose. So continue that all the way around. Now we are at the end of our row, and you are going to slip stitch into that first double crochet you made, and you can either cut your yarn and fasten off, or continue making a granny square pattern to make your square bigger. I like it this size, but you can make it as big as you want. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see